Nobody really knows what causes it, but just one weekend I couldn't do anything. I just had to lay in bed because the spinning sensation was so bad, and I felt like a fullness in my ears and kind of a mental fogginess. And gradually, that one weekend, I didn't feel it for a while, and then I'd say a year later, it became constant, and the severity got worse as time went on. My life was thrown for a loop where things that you may take for granted, like I wasn't able to play with my kids, maybe catch a movie, or just the little things like going to the grocery store, all the lights and head movements and a lot to see really bothered me. A lot of feelings inside, well, my life is over, this isn't what I expected my life to be, I'm never going to get better, I've been living with this for 8 years. So a lot of negative feelings that go on. In the gyrostem, the first day, I felt really nauseous and sick like you would on a roller coaster at the amusement park. And I said, I don't know if I could do this. They gave me a couple of seconds to gather myself. I got through the 3 cycles. That's what you do, is 3 cycles in the gyrostem. And came back a couple hours later and did another 3 cycles and felt better than when I came in after I went through the gyrostem. So all that nausea and anxiety went away.
They're very important in what we do in vestibular rehabilitation. If I feel that I'm spinning to the right side clockwise, it's the same thing as someone is spinning in the environment to the left counterclockwise. And what we find with vestibular patients is they develop a bad axis, which means to say their perception of where they are has been skewed. We need to make the vestibular system work. And of course, if you're a dizzy person, if you are vertiginous, or if your world is never still, you just cannot do the things you need to do. You can't get up and walk and get better. So what we can do is we can place them in these units, and we can combine axes of rotation such that they don't feel that they're moving at all, and we can stimulate areas that are weaker, we can inhibit areas that are stronger, and we can create new plastic pathways so that vestibular system can heal and they can get their life back. We don't use it with everybody, of course. So we are really people that embrace empirical data. We want to see changes, not only, boy, I feel better, we want to be able to see it. We want to be able to look at their stability scores. People are not sent in here for us to place them in a machine, but they do complement things that we do with eye exercises, motor strength exercises, cognitive exercises, or exercises that will help people to understand where they are in space and where space is in relationship to them.
The positive changes I've noticed, and their big changes, is that when I look out on the horizon, I don't see everything isn't off with my eyes. I can look outside and enjoy what I'm looking at and not feel so sick and nauseous. Things are level, but there's still movement in my eyes, and trying to track and look at things outside is more like this. And it's still, although it still causes a nauseousness feeling, I can see things like everybody else. Or when I was looking in the bathroom mirror this morning shaving, things just seemed brighter, and I was able to look at my face and it wasn't so discombobulated, and that's like the best feeling ever.